Hi everyone, this is Paulo Haddad, and today let's talk about violations. So in a snapshot simulation, we can have the voltages and the currents, and by knowing what are the thresholds, let's say for voltage, the line neutral volts across your system should be within 0.95 and 105, for instance, right? If it's outside, then there's a violation. So the result might be 107, right? You just solve a power flow, that's the result of that. But then you can check with your threshold and determine if there is a violation or not. Same thing happens for currents. You might say, well, I solved the power flow, that conductor is with let's say 600 amps, but its nominal current is just 400. So in that case, I need to say there's a violation there, right? The power flow still solves. It's very important. You have results, but then you just need to make sure that you compare against your thresholds, your limits, to determine if there is a violation or not. Okay, but here in py-dss-toolkit, right, it's pretty easy to do that. So here's my code that we used before. I'm gonna just put a print statement here, and I'm gonna show you the voltage one. So I can run debug mode, and then I can come here, evaluate expression, and then say DSS tools, results, and then here I can type some kind of violation, right? And there is a voltage and currents. Let's look at voltage. So when I do it, there is two data frames. The first one are buses that have at least one voltage below the threshold. By default is 0.95, and as you can see, there is none. All the buses have all the voltages above the minimum voltage I set as threshold. The same thing happens for the other one, but now it's the maximum voltage. So you're gonna see elements here that has at least buses that have at least one node with voltage above my threshold. By default is 105. Okay, so in this case, there's no problem. All right, now I'm gonna just get this guy. Actually, let me save here. So I have a code there. Pretty much here, we're looking for if there's under voltage or over voltage. Now, what I can do, guys, I can actually change the limits 0.95, 105, right? I can change it, and I can change it by just going here, DSS, tools, and then I'm gonna do results, and then I'm gonna set something. Voltage, line neutral, limits, right? And here I'm gonna say what I have here, Vmin and Vmax. So I'm gonna do like 0.98 for Vmin and 104 for Vmax, right? And then I'm gonna run that again. Now, if I go here and ask for my data frames, DSS, tools, results, violation voltage, I'm gonna have two data frames. Now I have, in this case, three buses that have at least one of each node below 0.98. You can see here all the phases one on node 1, right? So those are the guys that we have violations under voltage. But we also have buses that have over voltage or above the threshold that I set 104, right? So, and you can see here all those guys, at least one node has voltage above them. I saw cases that one bus had both above the threshold and below the threshold. So you would see the same bus in both data frames, okay? All right, so pretty good. Now, we also have something for current. So violation, current. And in this case, we're gonna look at what are the elements, okay, that has at least in one of each phase a current above the normal amps. So those are the guys, and we can see here the loading. So those are like the percentage that we calculate using the current value divided by the norm amps. Okay, so those are the guys. And then let me just take a code here for us. Put it here. Now I can also change, guys. I don't want to look at based on the norm. I might just look at, this is gonna be norm, right? Maybe I want to look at in terms of emergency. Okay, so maybe I will just change this guy, emerge. And then before to do that, just go DSS, tools, and then results. And then I'm gonna go set voltage type, okay? Is the current type, and then I'm gonna use here emerge amps. Now, if I do the same, this data frame here, okay? This data frame will have the elements that have current above the emergency, okay? And then you see the percentage basically using the 600, which is in our case emergency current. All right, so those are the things we can get here, guys, the violations in terms of voltage and current. I hope you enjoy it. Next video, I will start talking about time series simulation. Before you go, don't forget to check out my website with the courses that might be really helpful for you to learn OpenDSS. Thank you and see you next time.